Welcome to another video, and I'm actually at the seaside, but you know, it's Britain, so it's supposed to be the summertime, but it is torrentially raining. I am here at Margate in a very wet and windy summer day. I probably should be here for a fish and chip challenge, but I'm not. I'm actually here for an undefeated breakfast challenge. It is very, very wet and windy out here, so I think I'm gonna leave it here, maybe do some sightseeing, and then get to eating some breakfast. Alright, so the weather has not improved, but we've got hoodies at least, so that's good. And, well, this is kind of not the White Cliffs of Dover, it's some form of cliffs. It's pretty cool. But guys, I am absolutely soaked! Not only do they have their own wooden menu, which is lovely, but they have their own cupboards as well. Very posh. Here's all the bread, sourdough bread. Look at the flames, guys. Fantastic. I don't think I've ever had breakfast like proper smoked sausages on a breakfast. They're usually pretty subpar, to be honest, but these look like probably one of the best sausages. Yeah, exactly. Here's the bacon as well, guys. Everything on it. This is high-tech stuff. I don't think I've had a breakfast as posh as this before. Starting to regret my decision of trying to take two on, but this does look fantastic. All the black pudding, bacon, sausages. This looks so good. And mushrooms aren't for everyone, but they look really good. These tomatoes grilled so well, they look sensational. I'm so excited for those hash browns. Fantastic. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Here it comes, guys. This is just one of the trays. The easier one to handle. Nice. Here is all the bread. Here is the big boy. Look at this. One tray here. That's just one. And this is two. I've definitely set myself up for a crazy challenge here. Thank you guys so much, though. Really appreciate it. I will do. Look at this, guys. Absolutely insane. The butter is not obligatory because I'm going to need all the room I can get, because this is absolutely insane. I have definitely got myself in for a little bit of trouble. Do you think I'll be able to do it?
I think you're the same size as me.
Maybe, yeah. A bit. That's kind of how I'm feeling at the moment. Not so confident.
Oh, good luck.
Thank you. So we are at Smoke & Co in Margate, their new location, and their new and undefeated breakfast challenge. Well, okay, two of their undefeated breakfast challenges. One of these is meant for 4 people. It's a sharing platter that's just been made into a new undefeated breakfast challenge. A couple of people have taken it on, got nowhere close, but I am absolutely mental, and I thought maybe let's take on 2 because I know how good their food is. I've had lots of their barbecue before, so we have got here literally 2 of their undefeated breakfast challenges meant for 8 people. We've got usually 8 of everything, but we've actually got 16 of everything. So we've got 16 sausages, 16 bacon, 16 eggs, 16 black pudding, 16 hash browns, 2 huge pots of baked beans, 16 slices of bread, I think 16 half tomatoes, and a lot of mushrooms, which actually look really decent. 30 minutes to take down one of these, so maybe I'm gonna try and do it in an hour. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish 2. But let's try. I'm gonna try and eat one of them in like a kind of decent amount of time, and I'm just gonna try and do the other one. So I'm gonna try and eat this in a set amount of time, and then just try and see if I can get through this. So we'll see if that works. See? I'm gonna try.
We will see.
Yeah, go for it. Thank you, I'm gonna need it.
3,
Gotta go for these sausages.
1, 2.
Let's do it.
Alright, guys.
Okay, before we get properly into this, I just want to point out that's 1 sausage down in 6 seconds and 2 sausages down in 16 seconds. Wow, these are fantastic. Thank you. I'm gonna make some sandwiches. I will though So good. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, sourdough bread as well. Who doesn't love a runny egg sandwich? And that sourdough bread crisped on the smoker was fantastic. Try some of these hash browns. Yes, that is half a grilled tomato eaten in under 4 seconds. Now I know not a lot of people like grilled tomatoes on their breakfast, but because this was grilled on the smoker, it had such a good smoky taste. I'd be interested to know, are you a grilled tomatoes fan or a plum tomatoes fan on your fried breakfast? These are some of the best sausages I've had. Wow, that is a bold statement, but I'm gonna stick to it because the way they cook this food on the smoker really kicked it up a notch. These look really good. Oh. For those that don't know, that black hockey puck is black pudding. Some people call it blood sausage. I'm not going to put you off it by describing what it is if you don't know. All I can say is it is delicious. And can we all agree, dipping grilled sausages in runny egg yolk is one of the best things in the world. Now, as a bit of a recap, this was 2 4-people platter challenges. The dividing line was between the bread, so I would love to know, what is your time prediction for the first breakfast platter? Let's try some. Oh, they're good. Now, I know not a lot of people are fans of mushrooms, especially on their cooked breakfast, but I'm gonna sound like a broken record. Yes, this smoker really kicked these up a notch. And here you go, the black pudding, bacon, sourdough bread combination getting the thumbs up. As a bit of a recap, I had on these 2 breakfast challenges 16 sausages, 16 bacon, 16 eggs, 16 hash browns, 16 half-grilled tomatoes, 2 portions of mushrooms, 2 portions of beans, and 16 slices of sourdough. Oh, it was a lot. I've been sleeping on these eggs though, so I'll have some eggs on this bread. Sorry, a lot of runny egg yolk action happening in this video, but as you saw in the beginning, they flame torched these eggs so they came out perfect. I've run out of bread, so... Fried egg on a grilled tomato? What am I, insane? I was obviously getting very food drunk already and I hadn't even finished the first platter. I will say though, having the sausages to take down those mushrooms really helped. I think the sausages were my standout item on this challenge. Oh wait, challenges. I'm not sausage.
Really close to being on the first one. Just 1 sausage and there's remaining beans and it's on the first one.
So how did your time predictions pair for the first challenge? Were you close or totally far off?
10:30. 10:32. First one down.
Okay, cool. See you later. Bye, guys. Oh, wow. Don't want to leave any more time. I'm going to move this off to the side. Wow. So that was the first one done. Now moving on to the second one. Now I can actually use some bread. Oh, guys. I don't know if this is going to be doable. We're going to see. I'm going to give it my all. Gotta save these. The eggs are so good. Let's see them. Now I'm getting hot. There you go. I told you there's going to be a lot of runny egg yolk dipping, but again, they were just so good. And it really helped kick off the second challenge because I was feeling very apprehensive about taking this on.
You were 13 minutes 5 seconds in and we started the second challenge.
So as the time limit for one of these challenges was 30 minutes, the owners gave me 60 minutes to take this all down. They did not think it was going to be doable. But what do you think? Do you have any time predictions? And yes, 40 minutes into this food challenge, and yes, I barely started the second challenge and I'm getting involuntary head shakes. This was not a good sign.
Oh, head shake. Oh,
This is a bit of the core, so I'm not going to eat that just because it's a bit tough. But I think you can let me off because this is one hell of a time. Oh look, there's sausages. I knew that happened last time and sausages are there. I'll probably have some keyboard warriors telling me I didn't finish the challenge, but to be honest, you come down and take on just even one of these 4-person barbecue challenges, and then you can tell me that I haven't finished the challenge. Might as well just load it up. I think that was me saying I might as well just load it up. To be honest, I even struggle to understand what I say when I'm mumbling around with the food in my mouth. Apologies for that. But essentially, my tactic here was to make sandwiches, mainly out of the bread, the bacon, and the black pudding. I also tried to take down the mushrooms, as I knew they were going to be a struggle at the end. And I was saving my favorite things until the end, the sausages. And actually, those beans, they were really good. They put smoked paprika on the top of that, and that really added a lovely flavor. But there was a lot of beans. Just to be honest, it was just a lot of everything.
I don't think he wants any butter. It did come with butter. They gave the option.
I have butter, but I don't want butter.
Yeah, I really wasn't going to add optional butter to this. As it stands, I was really going to struggle with everything that was mandatory on these 2 challenges. And I will say, to be honest, it didn't need any butter. Nothing on this challenge was dry at all. I don't know, maybe that's sacrilege. Should I have added some butter?
Yeah, it's doing alright. Update. Thank you.
A big shout out to that guy in the white shirt and that entire table. I kind of felt bad. They did enjoy watching it, but they did just come for their Sunday dinner, and I felt like I kind of showed them a bit of a spectacle. But honestly, guys, I love the support whenever I come to a restaurant.
Why no sauce? Because he really doesn't need extra sauce.
I really didn't feel like it needed extra sauce or condiments, but I will say I was really wanting my secret sauce about now.
He had 30 minutes for one. He already finished one. He's got 30 minutes for the next one too. He started this one at 10 minutes 32 seconds in.
That was a burp.
Yes, I know that didn't sound like a burp, and probably for anyone else that was a pretty measly burp. But for those that don't know, I really don't burp. I used to actually really struggle to burp, and it did kind of hinder me on challenges and contests. I've recently started to try and develop to burp. It's so strange, I know, but I'm making some progress. It only really happens when I'm really pushing myself and I'm reaching my capacity. So it was good, I was making room, but it was also bad because I still had a lot of food to go.
Sure, they must us do something for dessert after, but I don't see that today.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but no, I did not have dessert after this challenge.
Did you regret doubling it? Yes.
Yes, I did. At this point, I was extremely full, and I still had a lot to go.
How many Max vs. Food t-shirts does he own? Just the one. Just that one t-shirt. It gets popped all the time.
I've actually had a couple of questions about my Max vs. Food t-shirt. This is one of a kind. Laura actually got it for me about 2 years ago for my birthday, just after I won the UK qualifier for the Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Contest. I have actually had some requests to have Max vs. Food merch. I'd be interested to know if people would actually want that, but I do actually need a proper logo to go on the merch. So first things first.
This is hardest challenge yet. So, but it's the hardest challenge in a while.
I would say this is probably the hardest challenge in about 2 years. As you can see, I am really struggling.
Just slow and steady, I think.
I'll show you at the end, but there was a couple eating outside and they were supporting me throughout. I want to say a huge shout out to them because they really helped get me through this.
At this point, I'm just aiming to take it down.
Yeah.
I don't care how long it takes me.
It'll be incredibly impressive.
I was so determined to take this down. It didn't look good, but I was in it for the long haul. Even if it took me over the hour time limit, if it took me the whole afternoon, maybe even until they closed, I was gonna sit here and try and take this all down. Now, it's this point in the video where I do a very annoying, shameless plug. Please do like the video, please comment on the video if you can. And guys, if you're not already, please subscribe. subscribe. I've also heard a lot of people that were subscribed. YouTube does this really strange thing where it kind of unsubscribes people. So please check your subscriptions. Please put that notification bell on. And please, Max, stop doing these shameless plugs. Okay, well, I'll leave it now.
Does it ever hit a wall? Yes. If you can currently see one, just trying to push her in. You're doing great.
I had really hit a wall. It's rare that this happens now. I really try and train so I keep consistent and don't slow down too much, but I was at a snail's pace at this point. 2.5 sausages to go, 1.5 pieces of bread, 2 tomatoes, and a little bit of beans. But to me, that felt like the entire earth. I hope you're enjoying the video. Well, not of me suffering, but I've got a lot of really epic challenges coming up. This Thursday is the first of several food challenges with the legend Randy Santel. A preview for that is at the end of this video, and wow, those ribs were fantastic.
Have they got any like honey or anything?
I'd forgotten my secret sauce sugar-free syrup, so I thought maybe they'd have some honey. That might help.
Sorry about that. Our other camera overheated, guys.
Yeah, sorry, some shaky cam for a minute, but those guys outside were still supporting me. Absolute legends.
Anyway, Max. There you go.
That was one of my burps. Sorry, kind of gross, but it definitely helped free up some room.
Nearly there.
I was almost there, but I'd really like to know, was this anywhere close to your original time predictions?
Slice of bread. Max.
Nah, I'm done.
And with that terrible joke, I'm going to leave the commentary here. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I know this is a bit of a rough challenge, but guys, I made it. So if you can, celebrate with me, give me a like, give me a comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Wow.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Incredible.
Oh my god, wow. Oh, guys, that was so intense. Thank you so much. I really set myself up to fail here. I didn't prepare very well, but I managed to get it done. That was a big test for me there. How long did it take?
26, 23.
Oh, that was a long, big one. But guys, thank you so much for the support. I just need to stop this now. I'll tell you about how I feel afterwards. I am here with Randy Santel, the legend that is Randy Santel. I'm incredibly honored.
1, 2, 3.